As much as it was a disappointment to witness the political scenario that was played out in the last month or so, the bulk of PNG's population could not understand nor justify what was going on. This was the sentiments expressed by the General Secretary for the Catholic Bishop Conference today in Port Moresby, highlighting the COVID-19 pandemic as one of the turmoils the PNG government has had to go through to implement changes in policies to mitigate the spread of the disease in the country.
Believe that the PNG government has actually given a good response to the emergency. First of all, the government has recognized that an emergency was there, has accepted the suggestions of the international community, of the health community, of the scientific community, and so has tried to put in place what was needed and what was possible.
Touching on the recent political mayhem, while there was nothing wrong with political ambitions and move by the mandated leaders, he said motivations should be strong and evident and not pretentiously debated in Parliament.
It was not the time to waste days and weeks in a power struggle when people were going through such difficulties, both from the point of view of threat to the health situation and the economic crisis as well.
Further specifically raising a long-standing human rights issue of the 95 refugees and 42 asylum seekers brought to PNG by Australia in 2013 and are still in the country.
But we are extremely concerned about the last bulk of probably 80 to 100 people that do not have any option of resettlement yet. They are prevented by the current laws to settle in Australia. They have been denied also, for some reasons, the US option that has been there for a few hundred of them. And some of them are actually, 42 of them do not have actually a status of refugees. They have an official status of asylum seekers, so they are not even entitled to proper resettlement. So this is something that we would like the governments of Australia and Papua New Guinea to solve this year.
Despite what has transpired over the year 2020, the General Secretary says the CBC is hopeful for 2021, urging the rest of PNG to reflect on what has happened and to learn from the lessons gained, keep safe during the festive period and welcome the new year in festivity. Annette Kora, National EMTV News.